Welcome to Direct Connect. I'm Amanda Balionis in for John Swantek this week, and this is the only place where you can connect directly with some of your favorite PGA Tour players. And this week we're joined by three-time PGA Tour winner Lucas Glover, and of course the defending champion of the Wells Fargo Championship this week. Lucas, thank you so much for joining us. We had a ton of fan questions from Twitter, Facebook, and the Tour Report, and they were not all about the beard. So let's get right into it. Our first question coming from Twitter, from M. Wallach 3. He says, hey Lucas, since you were born in South Carolina and went to Clemson, are you more comfortable on the Carolina tracks? And do you think they fit your eye and game the best?
Yeah, a little bit. I enjoy playing close to home and grew up on similar golf courses to a lot of the ones we play in the South. So yeah, I like the swing around here for sure.
Definitely seems like this is the closest thing you can get to a home field advantage in golf. And Joseph Knight from the Tour Report asks, what do you find the most difficult and what's the easiest part of Quail Hollow, and what intangibles does it take to conquer this course?
It's a really tough driving golf course. So you got to get your ball in the right place to attack the undulating greens. But you know, it's definitely a driver's course, and then the speed of the greens is usually pretty difficult as well.
You know, normally people want to avoid the water, but sometimes on this course, you don't do that. Sandy Van Every from the Tour Report asks, after you play during the day, are you going to go out and fish off the 15th hole?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fortunate enough to stay right there by that lake. So yeah, I go out there with the family I stay with, their sons. So we have a good time with that. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you catch out there?
Whatever's biting.
That's a good answer. All right, and from PGA Tour fan 59 from Twitter, you've been recovering from an injury since January. What kind of exercise do you do to rehab and to stay in shape now? And are you back to 100%?
Yeah, I feel like best I've felt since I injured my knee back in into December. But it was a wide variety of things for rehab, but a lot of quad exercises to get the strength back around the knee. But yeah, I feel as good as I felt.
All right, and you know, it's kind of interesting looking at where you were in 2011 at this point and where you are now. Does it kind of seem like you're searching for the spark again like you were last year? Do you feel like you're kind of in the same position that you were?
Yeah, a little bit. The beginning of last year was a struggle, and obviously it's been that this year, but a little different scenario, only my sixth tournament, but hadn't played near where I want to or need to, so looking for a little spark this week, like you said. Yeah, absolutely.
And we got a ton of questions like this, so we got to ask you. I know you're asked about it a lot. Cindy Chapman, she asks, where is your game at right now, and is it easier to play with the beard or without the beard?
Game's just okay. Just still working on some things, but I feel like it's close. Been pretty close to putting some good numbers together, and as for the beard, the ball doesn't know what's on my face and what isn't, so I don't think it matters.
The fans care, and some of them want to know if you are going to make a comeback with the beard this season. What do you think? Are we going to see it?
Yeah, probably not. I think that's past its time. So we'll maybe save it for later.
And something that I was reading, which I thought was interesting, you're somewhat of a wordsmith, Mr. Glover. I heard that you have never lost in a Words with Friends game. Do you play against any of the guys on tour, and who's the best competitor you've played against?
No, that's not true at all. I lose a lot, actually. But there's quite a few guys out here that put me to shame in that department.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck this week.
Thank you.